Hey y'all, it's Redneck Biker 109. I know it's been a while since I've done a vlog, but this one is taking place in my garage. And what I'm going to do real quickly is I'm going to modify this rear license plate holder and bracket. You need to be careful what you do here. You probably want to check with your, either state police or get a hold of your traffic statutes for your particular state and see what you have to do or what you can and can't do. In my particular state, which is Arkansas, you have to have a rear reflector on your motorcycle. Why that is, I don't know, but you do. So that's separate from your brake lights and tail lights and that kind of thing. They just have to be there. So, but the law does not say how big the reflector has to be. And so as you can see here, this, it's a goofy looking size square reflector. That's going to come off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bracket from the stock location, which was here, and I'm going to move it up here. And I'll get rid of everything from here down. And so in the process of that, I'm going to lose that reflector. So like I said, my state law doesn't say how big the reflector has to be. So you either at Walmart or AutoZone or one of those places. Actually, I hate AutoZone, but O'Reilly's I like. And you can go in there and you get those little stick-on reflectors that are like, the size of a nickel. And so that's probably what I'm going to do, is either put it directly on the license plate, which I don't think you're supposed to do, but I'll either put it there or maybe up on the top box somewhere, just so it's there. And like I said, just be in compliance with the law. No point in getting hassled by the cops for something stupid like that. I mean, because somebody would pull me over for it. I mean, they pulled me over once for standing on my pegs, which is not illegal, but that's a whole other story. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that off again, kind of check with your state and see what your options are, and then I think it'll look pretty cool. Plus, it'll get rid. This kind of looks goofy, and I think a lot of people complain about these things, and I don't know why it's taken me so long to do it. But I'm going to take that off, and you can see where I've kind of already pre-measured where that silver line is, and it'll still be illuminated by the license plate light. In my state, you also have to have it illuminated at night. I think it has to be visible from 50 feet or so. And then something like 500 feet during the daytime. So that's what I'm going to end up doing, and we'll see what it looks like. You can't really go wrong with it, I suppose, but it'll get rid of that goofy part, and I think it'll look cooler. And so there's all different kinds of mods out there, so have a look at, there's a bunch of different channels out there that do these mods too. So this is just my option, give you choices, and I'll show you what it looks like when I get done. I'll be right back. So that's what it looks like when it comes off the bike. It's just not a very big piece of plastic. You can kind of see where I've drawn the line already. I could probably move that up a little bit, which I may do. But I'm going to leave the license plate light where it is, and that's what it looks like from the other side. And it's really simple. There's a couple screws here to take off the license plate light, a couple screws here to take off the cover, and then a couple, 3, 4 up in the underside of the bike to detach it from the main structure there. And then your light just kind of freaking dangles there. So which, looking at that, I don't know how easy that thing would be to replace if that thing burned out. That'd probably be a big pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't know. But so here in a minute, I'm going to cut it all up and off, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I don't know. Maybe my table saw? I'm not sure. But we shall see. So here it is in 2 pieces. It came off pretty easily with the table saw. I'm sure there's a easier way to do that or whatever. I mean, I don't know how it gets any easier than that, to be quite honest. That's a finishing blade on there that I use for all my carpentry projects, and that's a really good blade. If you're not real sure what kind of blades to buy, go to Home Depot and buy Diablo blades or get them online. I have a Diablo blade in my table saw and in my I have a compound miter saw as well. So and then if you flip this thing upside down, it's actually pretty level. So I made my cut exactly where I wanted to. So this whole part is gone now. I'm gonna install this part and we'll see what it looks like. And I think it'll look pretty cool. So just give me a minute or two and we'll go from there. Okay, so there's what came off. And it's not really that much. I mean, it doesn't look like much. But then when you look at what it looks like, I put my license plate on there for kind of perspective. So you can see it's really kind of a dramatic change. It kind of greatly reduces that little fender piece. And I just, like I said, I just cut it off pretty easily with the table saw. So there you have it. And then, obviously that's not on there really well, but I mean, that's what it'll look like when it's gone. So that license plate came clear down to here. So with the reflector and all that stuff, it's just all gone now. So that's what it looks like. And so I thought I'd show y'all and give you some options. There's other options out there. Go check them out. Check me out, of course. Thanks for watching. And if you would, boycott Garmin. Don't buy anything from Garmin. They sell products that torture animals, dogs specifically. So I'm a dog lover, and I can't stand the thought of a company like that, as big as they are, who doesn't have to sell those things, supporting and selling items that torture animals. So you'll be seeing that a lot from me. So thanks for watching. Later, rednecks.